We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the New York Yankees and the Milwaukee Brewers.
Left fielder number 30, Nomar Mazara.
Nomar Mazara is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now here's a line drive out to left center. That's over the head of Tulowitzki for a base hit. At the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He's hit the ground running right out of spring training. Entering this one with a batting average over 300. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike 1. 1-1, here it comes. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's thrown the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Nobody out, runner on first. And he got him. Standing in, Justin Bour. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, when you're behind in a count like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball. A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Here's Nelson Cruz now, and the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him. Here it comes, 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, he's clearly not getting anything to hit right here, but I'm telling you what, 3-0, I trust him so much, I'm giving him the green light.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Batting fifth.
Trying to hang a 0, here's the pitch. Didi Gregorius is at the plate here.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does as good a job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. Now a long throw to third. And the run will cross to make this a 1-0 Yankee lead. And he'll try to get... Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half.
Center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Right over the middle, knee high. One strike offering now to Hamilton. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone.
Second.
1 out.
Third baseman, Nolan
Into the windup and the pitch. Nolan Arenado comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he pops him up back behind second base. There to play it is Walker, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting
So
third,
stepping in, Michael
fielder,
Conforto. First cuts for him
Michael
here with the bases
Conforto.
open and 2 away. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez.
Hitting on for the game.
Hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Sanchez.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Neil Walker is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there. I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it. Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Batting 8.
Here comes the first pitch. Jackie Bradley Jr. comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly a sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
A good movement bearing in. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now a throw over to first. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's another 2-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now ball two. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's off to a good start at the plate. The average coming in just under 300. Hard hit to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in, number 7. And it's been a good start to the current campaign with the average up over 300 so far. And he lays off there 1-0. Here it comes. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Mazzara's under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. It is Curtis Granderson, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit. Now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He comes into this one having sputtered out of the gate this season. The average is under the 200 mark at this point. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout. Score at 2-3. Ready for another chance? Nomar Mazara. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Wow, this is the kind of count you'd like to get your superstar hitters in, right? 3-0. You can bet he has the green light on this pitch.
A tough sinker on the inside corner. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. As a look, now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. Backhanded. And he is out on the tag. On to first, and Goldschmidt has bounced into a double play.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Bohr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. The 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind the count at times.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Here's the 1-0 offering now to Tulowitzki. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So an inning-opening single kicks off their half of the third. Here now is Mike Zunino. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Takes a high fastball for a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Here's a look over to first, and he's back in standing. Swing and a little blooper to center. Walker onto the grass. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Billy Hamilton. He went down swinging to start the home first. Sent on the ground out to second. Walker's got it in time to first, and there are 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Nolan Arenado, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's Arenado with a drive, well hit to left and deep. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul.
Now that is some kind of power. That's a changeup on the first pitch. They got out in front and pulled it and hit a home run with it. Let's see.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. And stepping up now, Nelson Cruz. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And there to take it in is Granderson for the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Didi Gregorius. He singled his last time up. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. Here comes the 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues. Well, that was a curveball looking right there. I tell you what, that's a nice curve. Just really froze him. Good breaking ball.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time. On the ground to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. On the ground up the middle, Hernandez ranging up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. At the plate, Michael Conforto comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Michael Conforto.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Bradley. Still ranging back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Striding into the box, Travis Shaw. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Cruz racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall, and he's going to make it. He gets into second base with a hustle double. Stepping in, number 7. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he takes ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Cruz going back. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Now at the plate, Curtis Granderson. A base hit in his first trip.
Granderson.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Nope.
Just missing here, 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
3-0 now. Now a pickoff play at second. Runners back. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Swing and a miss as he couldn't hold back. 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Second baseman, Cesar.
Line drive to left. Mazzara is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And there are 2 gone now. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Hit hard to short. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Settling in now.
Center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Here it is on 3-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hit hard to third. Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close.
Third baseman number
Ready
13.
now as Dribble Cabrera comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. At the plate, Troy Tulowitzki. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Troy Tulowitzki.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. On his way to second is Tulowitzki. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. Here now is Mike Zunino. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Expecting a potential bunt. The corner infielders come way in to try to protect. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Now for Tulowitzki, that's now 7 doubles for him on the season. Hard ground ball to third, and that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Bradley is there. Let's see if they try it. And that one just not deep enough, so they'll wisely hold him at third with 1 out in the inning now.
Number 99.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And a ball 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Now a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Sanchez applies the tag. Arenado. In now the power-hitting outfielder, Nomar Mazara. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Drilled on the ground to short. There to field it is Tulowitzki. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Ready once again, Paul Goldschmidt. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
1-1, here it comes. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
And no messing with Goldschmidt there as he'll take first on ball 4.
The batter, number 34.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Designated hitter.
Curveball that time, not even close.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Low and away as he misses again, 2-0. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Here it is on 3-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also...
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Here's Nelson Cruz. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. But he is in there as they can't get him at second. And he'll turn and throw back to second again. But he is in there as they can't get him at second. And again a throw. But he is in there as they can't get him at second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
Lays off 1-0.
Boy, he's got to want that pitch right there. I know he's been getting a few tonight already. But, man, he's around the plate. He's consistent. But like any pitcher, you want all the calls.
Shaw is there, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance. Michael Conforto comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Michael Conforto.
And that misses for ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitcher.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Mazara ranging back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double. And that brings up the left hand.
Number 21, Travis.
Tyler Anderson takes over on the mound here with nobody.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 74.
Steve Pearce will come off the bench now. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Looking for the K, here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Ready on 0-2. Hard hit at third. And a flip to first from Cabrera in time for the first out. Ready for another shot. Now, number 7. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. Justin Smoke will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away. And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one gone. What combo. Pedro Baez takes the mound to try to get out of this mess.
Number 52, Pedro Baez.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And that misses, ball 1.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Bradley is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. Riding in once again, Cesar Hernandez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Ball 2.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches.
A strike, and it's 2-1. 2-2 now. Chop foul over towards the dugout. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. So a masterful job. Here's Didi Gregorius. A hit in 2 tries so far.
For the Yankees, shortstop.
In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 2-0.
And that last pitch looked pretty good. This guy's too good a hitter to get pitches like that. You got to be a little frustrated. He's sitting now 2-0 instead of maybe 1-1, and you can nibble the at-bat a little bit more.
Outside, 3-0 now. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Full count now, 3-2. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Tell you what, though, Matt, that's pretty good. 100 going into the 7th inning. That's not bad. I'll take it all day.
Conforto over to his left. 1 out. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Gary Sanchez. Soria comes on to pitch. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. And that one stayed too low apparently. That's by him for strike 1.
1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. At the plate, Neil Walker comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Kyle Schwarber will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out in the base is empty.
Schwarber now pitching for the Brewers.
Brian Dozier will get the call to pinch hit here.
Brian Dozier.
Ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there, 2-1. chopped weakly to the left. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single. Here's Jackie Bradley now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. In there for strike one.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Koji Uehara.
Richard.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. He's running towards second. Got him swinging, and that... Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Tulowitzki comes up empty there as he swings and misses for the first out. Here now is Mike Zunino. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
That's a great spot down the zone there. Hard to do anything with the pitch down there.
And that misses 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
And another foul ball. Another try at 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
The batter, number 6.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double. Now at the plate, Nolan Arenado. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
The left fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto. Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the...
Now pitching for the New York Yankees,
Rajay Davis will come on to pinch hit here.
Rajay Davis.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Ready on 1-2. In the dirt. Throw to third. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. So now 2 men in scoring position. 2-2. Here it is. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And a very important insurance run comes across to score from second. It's now 3-1. Here's Steve Pearce.
First baseman, Steve Steve Pierce.
Kyle
Your
Bearclaw
attention,
takes
please.
over pitching duties,
Now
looking to
pitching
get
for the
that
New York
final out
Yankees.
now here in this
Number
seventh inning.
46, Kyle Bearclaw.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Down the third baseline. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera.
Third baseman number 13, Asdrubal Cabrera.
And he lays off there, 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tied run to the plate.
Again, he sends it out of play. The payoff pitch one more time. Lifted the other way out to left center. Davis is there. Makes the play, 1 away. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazar. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate.
Attention, please. Now pitching for
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Bruce will move into the on-deck circle.
Bowden.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 3-0 now. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate. Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off. Foul. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Pitch is popped up. And that's in there. Base hit. Digging in once again. Justin Bour 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts.
Justin Bour. Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher set to take over now, and here he is, the fireballing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Goodness gracious, man. 100 miles an hour. No wonder he swung and missed. You're not catching up to that pitch. No way.
2-2 is a changeup that misses 3-2.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the run on.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning. Digging in to try it again, Justin Smoke. He'll see what he can do leading off the home eighth. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And the first baseman can't get there. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Too high, ball 3.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And he's retired 1 away. Now in the box, Mark Trumbo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Look out, 2-0 now.
2 balls, no strikes.
And now a pitch on the way. Too high, and it's 3-0. Here it comes on 3-0. A high fastball is in there. He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Digging in, the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. The 0-2 once more. And this is swung on and sent in the air toward Cruz in right field. 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Troy Tulowitzki. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there. And this will be fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he will get there to make the running play, and that. Digging in, Nelson Cruz, 0 for 2 with a walk.
Nelson Cruz.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there. You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning. Here's Didi Gregorius. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Number 11.
Dylan Betances answers the call.
Now pitching for the Brewers, number 68, Dylan
Ball 1.
Betances. This change defensively for the Brewers.
Here comes the 1-0.
Field.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking it when he gets a strike.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way to third. On to first, and that's your ball game. Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Brewers. 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Yankees, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Miller Park, 42,200. The Brewers thank you for attending tonight's ball game and remind you to please drive home safely.